So the scene that he's going to be doing is from later on in the book. It's towards the end, right before the climax. If you know typical 3-act structure, this is the end of Act Y. This is the protagonist's lowest, most heartbreaking point. This scene is a parody of New Moon, where Edward dumps Bella for her own protection. An excerpt from Awoken by Serra Elinsen, Chapter 19. Crushed. "My time with you has been pleasant," he said. His voice was strained. "But I must depart." I looked at him again. "When will I see you again?" His face grew hard. "I cannot say." "You cannot say?" I demanded. "After all we've been through. After Phantom." Riley took a deep breath, and his cool green eyes found my mud-gray ones. You've opened my eyes so much," I said. "There is so much more of the universe that I understand now. Because of you." He stayed silent. I started to get irritated. "Tell me what's going on," I demanded. "If there's something wrong with me, or if there's some other woman in the picture, I have a right to know. I am merely stating facts, little tinny ones." "But you said—" "I said a great many things, puny one." "Sorry, Riley Bellow is the next line." "I said a great many things, puny one. Do I still even have a heart?" It felt broken, obliterated, evaporated, gone with the sanity of so many minds destroyed by the great Cthulhu. And yet the thought of his callous disregard for the human mind, his power, only comforted me. "Jesus Christ, Peter. Sorry, sorry. I'm editorializing. I shouldn't to be. No, no, I still wanted him. I still loved him, and I didn't believe him. I don't believe you." I cry. Why resist a call then? Was this what it was to be driven mad by great Cthulhu? "Riley, please, you don't mean this." "I love you. You cannot comprehend me, paltry diminutive one." Diminutive, diminutive one. Thank you, girl. Therefore, you cannot love, and that is why I cannot go out with you. It has been weeks to you, diminutive being, or less than seconds to Riley said quietly. To the time was nothing, as you are nothing. But what about the pumpkin ball?" He turned from me. I thought for a moment I saw a tear slide down his cheek. "I cannot take you to the pumpkin ball. I cannot be your boyfriend. It's an infinite moral." "Then go ahead and do it now." I wept. "Go ahead and kill me. Destroy the world. My life is nothing without you. Do you hear 'em? It began with you, and it will end with you. You have fulfilled your purpose, my Laputian child," he said. "Fulfilled the prophecy, thereby postponing as a thought's awakening. Now is not the time. I cannot do it now." I grab his brave boo-boo shirt. "Then devour him. I can't live now, not without you. You can't possibly just leave now. Leave me in this pain. Leave me in the no. Devour me so me life will at least serve some purpose to you. Pain. Pain, he snapped, jerking away from me, picking me full. Speak not to me of pain, incontestable mortal. You are no too trifling to understand the immensity of all the word can apply. You know nothing of pain, do you understand? Nothing. That's not true. I yelled, sprawled out on the driveway, the agony burrowing through me veins, preventing me from even getting to me knees. If you have a shred of mercy, and you drive me mad like you have done so many others, consume me sanity, or just go ahead and devour me whole. Whatever it is you do, but don't leave me. I must itty-bitty one. I can see the thesaurus entry. This is true. Earlier today we have reached number 7 on Amazon Kindle Young Adult Paranormal sales. But in paperback we reached 18 in Young Adult Sci-Fi. How did you stay sane while learning this book? It was a lot of fun. We would all get together in a Google Doc in the chat room with a Google Doc and just like bounce ideas off each other. Someone would be like, all the chapters should start with the letter C. Like that's brilliant. So considering that you kind of took the food just to shit over with the have you gotten any of that? Just today people like you know there's like there's a Lovecraft Reddit and also on Fark like yeah. On Fark they were very upset and then like they raped the midnose. No, Serra Elinsen raped the midnose. Well, someone on Fark figured it out like okay this is she's a mom with 5 kids and she's writing about Cthulhu and oh like her Twitter footprint only goes back to May. Clearly this is a troll. Yeah, this is fake. Since Twilight is Mormon abstinence porn, are you going to fetishize anything like they did abstinence? Well, Sarah, a reform and a Protestant. We made up a fake religion for Sarah. And it's funny like on her Futropes page people have been like arguing about it. All the hidden reform and a Protestant messages that are in this book. Not to like be mean or anything, but were you ever too concerned like oh no this is starting to sound too good there's too much ever being important to this? Yeah, we definitely got to that. I think we still at that point. No, I was reading someone was live tweeting their responses to reading the book today and I was following her. I was like what's she saying about our book? And she's like I'm actually surprised like how well thought out and how cohesive this is. It's so much better than half of the IV read. I know. Damn it. Yeah. Someone else's comment was like the worst thing I can say about this is that it feels like a pretty good second draft, but it's like it's there's so much thought and effort obviously in this and it's actually very solid and Hiya said, hiya say, sa 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 hiyo 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 I do zeal, I do, I am mine. I never see the I don't know how we feel about this. Ja has gotten though. Are there any yas you guys would suggest that you read? Like recent yas? I am reading the book Thief right now. It is amazing. It's not sci-fi weary normal though. Ye the fault in our stars a whipped. Anything be John Green. Ye definitely. I'm trying to think of something that stars as a girl and was written by one. Like something written by real man Ash. Something written by some name. I recently read one called Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lady Taylor. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty entertaining and not horribly offensive. It was a little original. Yeah, and written by a woman. I think I liked the fifth wave a lot. Okay, I like the fifth. I actually like the fifth wave a lot. And written by a man. Yeah, was written by a dude, but it was very, I mean, it was like popcorn, yeah, but it was very fast. Then in a day. I like it. It's what Divergent should have been. Yeah. What do you think is or will be the most rewarding part of this entire experience? I think writing it. You like we just said so much like him, although I'm really enjoying like the reviews and because we can't tell who's in on the joke. Like making joke reviews there's flames and we like are they actually flaming it because it's silly and weird or are they flaming it because they in on the joke and they want to be controlled. That's why the park thing like was just so like delicious. Because they really did until the guy gave it away like they really thought it. A glorious hour this morning between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. 2 hours. It was so funny,